Hi friends, welcome to Digital Tech by Vignesh Balaji. So in this video series you are going to see how to implement data structure using JavaScript. So you know, like, there are a lot of YouTube tutorials using other programming languages other than JavaScript. So but in this series we are going to see how to use JavaScript for dealing with data structures. So I know it has been a long time since I posted the last video, but moving forward I will be posting continuous videos based on data structures like stacks, queues, and all the problems so which are related to maybe an interview point of view, and as well as in the real-time applications. So, and also apart from that, we are going to see the time complexity involved from each of the data structure. So starting with today I'm starting with stacks. So today I'm going to start with the basic thing, but moving forward you will see from the interview point of view what are the possible questions that are asked in stack and how to implement stack using linked list and many other things. So basically most of you know stack is like one of the basic data structure that everyone start with. So we are also going to do the same, but what the key takeaway here is that, like, we are going to analyze each and every part of the code and its time complexity and its real usage and everything in the coming video series for each and every topic. So suppose we are going to start with stacks now. So this will be a basic introduction about stacks, but what are the next video which is gonna come, like, we'll have an detailed interview point of view, like what are the possible programming questions that may arise in stacks and how to approach the problem in multiple other ways as well. So without any further ado, can we proceed? We'll proceed with the stacks. So before going with stacks, so we have to understand what are the basic principles, right? So what are the basic functions or that things we use in stack is that, like, pushing an element, popping an element, and like check whether the stack is empty or it has been full, right? So the real idea behind stack is that, like, you can push and pop an elements, but consider like so what it sounds like a stack, right? This stack is like a stack of data. So in certain type of problems it can be a favorite to store data in stack rather in an array. And also the stack uses, like, say, the LIFO principle, so that is like last in first out, right? So say example, there's a stack of dinner plates, like where you can't go directly take the last one, right? Because the plates are stacked one over the, there might be a possibility it might break, right? So you can only remove the topmost element in the plate. Similarly, like in stack follows the LIFO principle. So we are going to use using JavaScript, we are going to use classes. So initially when we have a class, so we will, in the constructor function, we will assign the stack with an empty array. So that is what we are going to do here. So constructor function, and so I'm going to name it as this.stack is equal to an array. So there is a little typo over here. So the next will be like pushing an element to one stack. So basically I will name it as a push element. So push element takes some value, so it will be part of parameter. So, and I'm going to simply push. So similarly I copy this and do it for the pop. And and also for whatever the code I'm writing here will be committed in the GitHub and will be shared at the end of this YouTube like the series, like that is learning data structure using JavaScript. So please stay tuned for the GitHub URL that will be shared at the end of this playlist, right? So make sure you will completely watch all those playlists so that you get a good grasp of data structure using say JavaScript. So this is mostly targeted for the people who are into the JavaScript stack and who don't want to learn another language to learn JavaScript. so they can able to learn within using JavaScript itself, right? So those are the target people over here. So, and I have completed two functions, one is pushElement and one popElement, and this is a stack length, so this returns the length of the stack. So basically it returns the length of an array. So, and then we are going to print the stack as well here. So this will return this dot stack, and we can print it over here. So now you can see the class has been created, and we have all the basic methods like that is needed for a stack, right? That's a pushing element, a popping element, stack length, and the print of stack. So now what we are going to do is that we are going to create an object s1, that is stack1, and we are going to create an object, so that is stack. Yeah, better like always name the like stack in an uppercase, so that's a coding convention. Capitalize it. So then so now I'm going to like say s1 dot push element. So I'm going to push 1, and then s1 dot push element again, so that is 2. Now we are going to print the stack, so let me store that in some variable like yes, and print stack. So print stack will actually return the original like say the original the current stack that are part of this, and let us see in the console log as well. Okay. So probably you should see 1 in the stack. So let us save and in view terminal. So now let us run. So yes dot print stack, yeah, it is s1, right? Yeah. Okay. So yeah, so we saw like we pushed the element, actually we didn't pop it, so it is 1 and 2. So now we'll pop the element and we'll see like what it will be. Okay, so we are printing this, yes. So again we'll print the latest, so we'll say it as latest and print it over here. So we might see the difference. I will print this console over here, and I'll print it separately here as well, so to see the difference actually. So 1 and 2 and 1. So that's it. So so in this video you have seen a very basic stack program and how to do it using JavaScript class. So in the next video we'll see how to solve different problems using stacks, and from the interview point of view what are the possible questions that will be asked part of stacks. And in coming videos with respect to the stacks, we'll see the time complexity and how to approach the problem as well. So please do like, share and subscribe this video, and share it to the friends who are actually preparing for interview. For them it will be more useful. So thank you.